Hey everyone, welcome to Ark Nova Wednesday. 5 arena games of Ark Nova today, starting in rank 5. Bit down from last week. And it looks like number 1 is sort of really running away with it. Over 100 points ahead from second, 130 points ahead of us, so we have a lot of catching up to do. Goal today, top 3 should be pretty doable if we win all 5. Depending on the opponents, maybe top 2, but pretty unlikely. Got some familiar names in the back in the top 10. JD's joining us. Oh, Panda's actually back in 11th. Okay, we might be getting sniped today. We'll see. Hello, Daryl. Yeah, if we want to get first, it's probably about, depending on opponent strength, something like 40 wins in a row, which is doable, just not easy to do. Hello, Osmo. Hey, Tobiko. Maybe if they're strong opponents, it's like 20 wins in a row, I guess. Hello, David. I think we can aim for a little bit better than 3 out of 5 today. Hello, Ratbomb. I think we're aiming for 5 out of 5. I mean, that's always the aim, 5 out of 5. First opponent, not too bad, 1700. On Hollywood Hills. On Hollywood Hills, I think we just want to have any sponsor action card, even though, I don't know, Pavilion Build and trading sponsors I find pretty close. +1 build does absolutely nothing, so we're never taking that. Oh, exciting. Okay, and we rate X token Assos over Clever Assos, or Determination Assos, I guess. Oh, we can make a poll at the start, but I think everyone's going to vote for 5 out of 5, surely. First player with Assos on 5 is pretty good. We can kind of tempted to start with Herbivore Uni. I don't mind going Ibex, Moose, Marine Research, question mark. While the small doesn't excite me too much. Nothing here really does. Howler has the best release potential. Devil's pretty playable, but I guess it's fine to hold on to later. There's a Predator breeding if we want it. Still tempted to just start with Herbivore Uni. We also have a taper here. Hello, Victor. I think the voting for next season is very close at the moment, but I'm not actually a guru, so I don't know. Unplayable now, but we can save it for later. The question is, do we want to snap up this taper or not? Nice. Okay, opponent bombs with the sponsor. They get free range monkeys and draw up an alpaca from range. Oh, we also have an X token that we can trade, so this is great. Let's see what sponsor we get and then decide if we want to trade. Monkey Park. I think we can trade an X token for money. Opponent starts hand size. Hopefully that means they don't have anything any sponsor they want to play. Just build for the Ibex. Also tempted to snap with the Archaeologist. What's our end games actually? Small Animal Aquatic. See what sponsor we hit from here. Water Playground is playable. Okay, they seems like they really don't have a sponsor. They're doing cards first. Kind of tempted to X back cards now, actually. If they do decide to break 5, we can surprise break with the Ibex. If they play animals first, it gives us time to build a 1 size and play Ibex and Tasdevil. We might just want to build a 1 size anyway. Wow. I don't know about Xing back there. Let's play sponsor first. Just better action order. Yeah, I'm really not sure about Xing back. Oh. And we'll take more money now. It's a tricky thing, because a lot of people just have no interest in playing Marine World. Start working our way towards the next H. Sort of hidden tech spot. Don't normally start here, but this is pretty much the Ibex starting spot. There's not too many other places where you can build a 2 size and have it touch 2 rock for the Ibex. So this is typically where I go. 2 size, they have no money. They still can't cause break in 1 move, but that's fine. I don't think we're going to play a Monkey Park. We could definitely play a Hippo later. Yeah, I'm valuing money a lot more highly than X tokens at the start, and it'll be the opposite later. Can probably just do cards at 4 here, see if we hit anything interesting. If they don't break, we can play publications. If they do break, we just discard 2 things. They can cause the break anyway, so... That was indeed nothing interesting. I agree, some of the animal enclosure spaces are funny, like koalas are definitely not 3 size. Koalas are tiny. Goodbye, goodbye. It's a pygmy hippo. I mean... Well, we can't do projects, so... I think we're actually just going to upgrade build here. Grab, like, science 2 rep. Upgrade build. Can aim to build and drop the taper here. Hey, Ilya. Opponent grabs Reptile Uni. Well, sure. I've been to Hillsville, but there's got to be many koalas in the enclosure. Wow, okay. I didn't realize the pygmy hippos were actually that small. They sound kind of cute. They hit Sea Turtle Tank. Interesting. Oh yeah, they also have Build Over Rock Water, which I didn't take note of. And they have Duplicate Assaults. Well, we can just start with publications. Yeah, they're not any threat to draw up the taper. Trading the money would let us fully build and play the taper, so we'll do that. Casual triple petting zoo. Having said that, we're still like even in appeal from our animals and water playground. Nice, that's actually playable. Why? Because of marine research. Love it. Oh, this is actually great. We now just... If the opponent doesn't cause break in a couple of moves, which they can cause break in 2 moves now, we can play tape it, play orcas. That gets us another worker to do habitat diversity. They get science lab. Definitely not complaining about this start. Um, with the tape, we might be tempted to start to dig away some of these reptiles. That might encourage them to go for 2 reptiles instead of go for 5. Also, did they just cover another H? Yeah, science lab they got. Science lab and release. Okay. Not playable. We know they're probably going to play their sea turtle tank, so I think we do have plenty of time this round. Probably would like to upgrade sponsors now. Makes archaeologists playable as well. Let's dig these reptiles. Don't think we want to dig anything from our hand. Jeez, they keep appearing. Three plus 2. So if we X back cards, we could play both at the same time. I think if we X back cards, they'll probably be less likely to break. In fact, okay, I was going to say they're drawing more cards to be able to sunbathe more. But they now also have federal grants they want to play, so I think we got plenty of time to do our project this round. But this should make them less inclined to break. Not even playing Sea Turtle Tank. Okay. I don't believe we need to spend an X here. Can always use more money. It's doing a bit more building. What reward do we want to take? Leaning towards... We can fully build. With archaeologists, we can get more money from this X token. We just can't build a 4 size for the moose, but I think that's okay. So I think we don't mind taking snapping here. I was pretty sure they were going to play their Sea Turtle tank anyway. Probably get cards upgraded here. Yeah, I like the look of this Taipan. Start working on reptiles ourselves. Cards break 5. See what they do. Probably just leave animals at 5. Oh, they want to snap up the project? That's fine. So we'll just do cards into break. Interesting. Do we want the project? I kind of want the fox for next round, but there's a chance it gets waved away. Huh. Are we really playing an expert in predators? I don't think so. But do we also... Well, the dingo's probably just getting discarded anyway. I think we're just discarding Macaque Dingo. Start next round with Africa Partner Zoo. Should we calculate money here? We need 12 plus 10 plus building. We can get more money from building. I think just like having all this money. Now we have more options. The other taper. I think it's probably smart to just get the fox here. Because we already have a couple of one sizes. And we're already grabbing Africa Partner Zoo. What do you mean by wasting an Assos action? Assos ones are the trickiest because sometimes it's just dead because you don't have any workers. If I didn't have the hippo, then no, I would not take Africa. Oh, they take a worker. That's very slow. Do get a boa constrictor, so we have to be mindful about getting constricted next move, potentially. Should be a bit annoying because we don't have upgraded animals, so I'm kind of hoping to play animals this move. It's not really a waste. I mean, we're getting the... Firstly, we're getting a discount for 2 animals. We're also being able to play the hippo, which gives us an action back. But then we can also just get second Partner Zoo from a project in the future and then get our last upgrade, which will probably want to be animals. So I don't really consider it a waste. Plus, it also makes this zebra playable. Probably just want a clever back build at the moment. Yeah, we don't have a sponsor to play, so we're just gonna move build back and then break 4, I guess. Definitely don't need to... I guess we could trade 5 money for a rep now. Probably alright for money. Now we definitely want to spend the next 2 Assos because we remember that they have constriction. Although their animals is down at 2, I don't know why. But we're still at risk of getting constricted. fact, they should have constricted that move 100%. I think here without hand size, we'll just get the rep. This lets us get the zebra anyway. I feel like this could let them get to 5 reptiles. I don't know if they actually have... I don't know if it will help them get to 5 reptiles. I think we'll just take the money because this is useless for us. Probably want this one to touch rock. Depends if we're gonna... We can still play animals this round. Let's keep getting some rep. I have no idea why they clevered back their animals. They have so many enclosures. Seems like they have sponsors. Okay, there's the science lab from earlier. Oh, and release? Okay, well that's an easier way to get to 8. Yeah, whereas all our... Okay, I guess Field Orcas does help a lot with the rep. And yeah, we could pretty easily get to 15 rep without it, because we also have trading that we can get rep from. Guess the next thing we're looking for is a project. That is a project. We'll take that. Oh, we also still have the moose. Yeah. So I guess we play Zebra, Taipan, cause break. Yeah, goodbye moose indeed. Sort of works out really nicely, except we're gonna have to discard the Cobra during the break, unfortunately. Two options. Maybe the Stalker's going instead. Maybe we can build an aviary for both. So we're keeping 1, 2, 3. I think we're pretty rich in terms of money, so we can just trade for another rep. No, I mean we're gonna release the Stalk. He's not long for this world. Let's take a good sponsor while it's on offer. Aviary can probably be built up here. Maybe we just start off the round with... Could start off the round with a unit with a partner zoo. Okay. Now we're more incentivized to stuff around with the partner zoo. Pretty confident we're keeping small animals here. We're nearly at 3 CP for it. This mic is slightly in the way. I think we can pretty much do whatever we want now and be pretty comfortably winning. Hey, it's been a useful publications. It gave us 1 CP. That's a project. Probably want to leech off that project before we are. We don't even need more rep, just X tokens is going to help us finish the game faster. Should be pretty close to finishing. Maybe not that close. Probably need to take a cards action and just find some other animals to play. More birds. Nearly a project. Oh, that's definitely playable. Well, this seems to me like Waza Special on large, if I've ever seen one. A little bit risky with small animal zoo. No, there's no risk. It's just so much extra appeal. I don't think we can say no to it. Wait, how did you just overtake me in top 5? You were like 20 points behind. It's aquatic time. Maybe. 1, 2, 3, 4. We will get to 6 if we play everything here. Another releasable dude. I mean, now we kind of want the money again. Resize could be useful. So could 1 extra. I mean, we'll get this option many times. Because we're going to keep hitting 16 rep. So we can decide later if we want it. Yeah, we can just start off with leeching. 12 money would definitely let us build and play Sumatran. There was no early project, so build upgrade has sort of worked out. Oh, we can even start with Hydra this move, but we can save Hydra for the last move. Oh, true Pelican. Doesn't really work out, unfortunately. We don't have space for that. Don't think I'm missing anything, but this is the only 4-size spot that'll touch double water. But it's a good point. We actually probably looking at Pelican King Vulture. It can break in one. Pelican 16. Does that actually end the game? No, don't break. No! Pelican could disappear, so we definitely need to hold on to the tiger. Yeah, I'm not convinced this King Vulture, we're gonna... Oh. We do actually have a bird. Okay, we can snap that. It's a bit of a meme. So, this association gives you an X token if you perform an action with a lower strength than your Assos power. So I just do a project which requires 5 strength, and I do it at 6 strength, so I get I spend an X token and I get an X token back. So it doesn't really change anything. Mr. Pelican is still here, but now we just ended one move. Ostrich Tiger, not a bad way to finish. They finally get their 5 reptiles. Now, do they have an X token or something to make it happen? No, they're going to be 1 X token short of doing their reptiles project. That's unfortunate for them. I think we just end. Hydra's cute, but we definitely don't need cute. It's less painful for everyone involved if we just finish it now. How did we snowball away with that? I guess really good action orders to start the game with. Assos at 5. Yeah, exactly. If we play Hydra, they can just do a project. Not that they would have any chance of coming back anyway, but... They were 500 rated. Yeah, I thought they were high rated. We just had kind of ridiculous hand. Yeah, the main thing was actually getting the second worker from 8 rep into project round 2. True, and trading all these X tokens for money helped us a ton in the early game to build a massive advantage. Yeah, that extra money was very useful. I mean, we spent all of it. Another 1700, okay. I'm happy. First player again. Ooh, I like this choice of 3 different cards. So Clever card's probably a bit worse on Research Institute because there's already the built-in Clever ability of Project Reward. I think just Discount Animals is probably the best out of all these. I think we're going to get X Token of Sos back. Sunbathing Sponsors, I might pick over X Token of Sos. That's interesting. I mean, we just saw how strong it is to be getting extra money early in the game. With a discount on animals, this could like really snowball. Although So starts on 5 again, so slightly punished. Catered picnic areas, specialized species. Probably just looking to do 2 Asia. We have a peafowl. Easy 2 Asia to start. Expert on Africa, very useful. They took clever cards and or build over rock water. That's troubling. I think Fox with expert on Africa in particular. Oh, we also have expert in Preds. Okay, this is just pretty straightforward then, I guess. Bird management could be pretty useful. I think let's just start with Asia. Start with Asia into playing expert in Predators. There's a chance they start Predator Uni, so we'd like to get money from that if they do. Yeah, the Manta Ray is pretty bad. Even though it is double project, our aim is to support Asia in round 2 anyway, so it's not really double project, but very expensive and takes up a lot of aquarium room for what it does. Now they snapped the... Okay, makes sense. Oh. But they actually have a line to do 2 sea animals. So they clever build out of the way. They're definitely up to shenanigans though. So... Might not have time to be waiting around doing all this. I'd feel a lot more comfortable if they did a Sos next action, so I guess we can build first and see what they do. But I just want to be ready to break if we have to. And I think we'd like this project for later. Though I really want to play all these sponsors. I guess if we have to, Expert on Africa could go. Yeah, okay, they're spending it, so we have time now. As long as they're not up to a round 1 project, it's fine. We also can get a uni ourselves. Depends what... I assume that it's going to build for Sea Animal University. Nice, they miss all the sponsors, love it. Could probably also do cards first. Bard Owl Hut looks a little bit interesting. Especially with specialized species, we could really just go for 6 birds. Also makes the Snowy Owl playable. Oh. Should have drawn from the deck. Small aquarium makes sense. So definitely Sea Animal Uni. They hit a reef animal. That's trouble. Oh no, they get an ornithologist. That's pretty annoying counter to our birds. Don't have to play the Bard Owl Hut, but I kind of want to because we also have the matching projects. Ugh. Yeah, we can't really get the Bard Owl Hut played any faster. But we can build a 2-size, get the Science Tier up uni, then play Expert on Africa, I think. Nice, they miss Marine Research again. Now, they do get a mark. They're probably... Okay, I was going to say mark the Snowy Owl, but they can play the Tamarin too. We'll see. I expect they're going to play Ornithologist next move. Oh, federal grants. Still think playing Expert on Africa will pay off. Question is, do we sell the Bard Owl Hut or not? Maybe if we can break before they play Ornithologist. Actually, here's the other interesting thing. We can... If we do sell this, we can play the Fox, but we don't really need to play the Fox. It just means we can do cards and not discard anything. Probably makes some sense. We can almost just... I think we can clever back a Sos here, because we're getting 2 clevers with the Fox anyway. Just means we can do cards at 5. So we do animals, X back, sponsors, then build, then do cards, and a Sos is back at 5 anyway. Sponsors, build. Adventure Playground. I mean, they've hit every other good sponsor instead, so they don't need to play the Orni. But probably clevering back so they can play it the move after. Maybe we'll just draw from deck here. Nice, very nice. Keep that elephant for later, I guess. Third Predator's huge, because now we have guaranteed 4 with the Predator uni. Well, it's also a uni on 8. We'll just break before they play Ornithologist this round. So it kind of looks like we want to take... I was going to say 2-size reward. Take snapping. Some good stuff on the display. I don't know what they'd be interested in, maybe taking away the Savannah from us, but I'm happy they supported this at 2. They have a pretty easy path to 4. Europe releases a project for us. But we're just taking 2-size. I think this is a 2-CP worker game. Probably just want to grab Predator Uni this round. We don't need to clever, so we leave a 2-size gap here so we can get clever during a break coming up. I think we don't mind playing Badger then... Oh wow, Explorer. Okay, they've got a pretty decent start. Build a 5-size, do cards, grab Predator Uni. It just feels like I want to grab second uni so I can do Predators next round. And also probably want to grab a Africa Partners Zoo pretty soon. But also on Research Institute, I like 2CP Worker better because we have a 2CP reward for last worker. Yeah, exactly. It also means I can do the project next break as opposed to the break after that. So we should have time to just do cards, see what we draw. We might not even need to grab Predator Uni if we hit a Predator. Cheetah would be a nice draw. Thankfully, Primates is not a project. uh, could really regret throwing away a project. Unfortunately, specialized species is not going to work with predators. Anyway, I think we're going to have to throw... Well, okay, do we want hand size? Because I don't really want to throw away one of these cards. They snapped the Europe release. That is denying us projects. Wow. Hand size? Start next round building a 3-size play 1-2 after we grab a partner zoo. Do we want animals upgraded? Can probably live without the discount, but do we want to start trading our... Hmm. We're going to get animals upgraded here. I think animals and cards are probably our next. Wait, do we get... Oh, we get 2 upgrades here. Yeah, let's do animals and sponsors, then we can do cards at second partner zoo. Okay, I'm pretty happy that they caused the break here. I still like upgrading animals because it's just always useful to be able to do animals at strength 3. Predator breeding, they probably snapped that away. Oh, we should... Oh, this is tricky. Really want that landscape gardener. I think we should just play the landscape gardener. But we kind of want to play Expert on Age before we play these animals. I was considering drawing it up, but I really... Well, we don't need to touch the Institute. I think we have to play it first, because if we play Expert on Asia, they're just going to deny it. Okay, we'll see what they have for us. Their hand could be 3 projects, so I mean, we'll see if they're going to do one of these projects. And if we can leech off it. So plan at the moment is build a 3 for the Sloth Bear. Maybe up here, because we don't need to touch the Institute just yet. Grab Africa Partner Zoo, Cleverback cards, play Expert on Asia, then play 1-2, do Predators 5. So they're doing Europe release small. That gets them to the posturing first, which is fine, because we're going to be out of cards, so we don't actually mind the card draw. Do we want to upgrade a source to donate to get the uni? Probably not. Also, this vet is looking quite nice. It's tempting. A source is tempting, but I think cards is going to be pretty useful later on. Oh, anyway, okay. Actually, we're about to get so many X tokens here. Don't quite know what to do with them all. So we can actually just spend X tokens to play vet as well. They take clever. They still can't break in one turn, so we get our project on. And if they take cards that could deny that, they could also draw it up. Yeah, it seems like they're going to draw it up. Oh well. What? You don't want vet? That's crazy. Yeah, I mean, we're about to get 2 X tokens. We're about to get one for playing Expert on Asia, then another for playing the Asia animals. Anyway, yeah, really like this. We don't have to worry about filling map, but we can leave a nice 2-size gap here. Do we just care about extra income? Kill this 2-size gap. We'll probably have enough 2 sizes. Now we don't even need to boost up a source because it's already just going to be on 4. Okay, that's a little scary, Baboon Rock. So we probably take snapping for the brown spider monkey. I feel like I really don't want them to have the brown spider monkey. I also don't want to get pilfered, but it's probably more impactful animal. I think they're about to get pretty upset. Okay. Maybe it's just worth drawing it up now, actually. Get all the monkeys out of here. Really don't want them having it. The funny thing is we can also just boost up a Sos again after this action's finished. But we don't have a worker. So we actually don't want to boost it up. Failed Chameleon to snap up the low mountain range. They're just taking all the projects in the world. Damn. We're actually out of projects to do. Build this for the lion. Boy, does cards break? Cards because we desperately want to find a project, whether it's a releasable Europe or just any other projects. Also, endgame's not looking good. We currently have specialized species on bears. That's not sustainable. But I do like our position. Nearly releasable. More predators. Nearly playable. So very close to being playable. Probably not the biggest deal if they get University. We'll just break here. Yeah, I mean, we're about to break for 10. We also get to sell one card, which doesn't really matter, I guess. We can keep this to Pilfer. If we get the uni, we want to play Gorilla. Probably have no interest in... Well, there is a low mountain range. Probably have no interest in playing the Jaguar ever. And we have to discard 3 things. Oh, wait. Oh, that's not even break, you idiot. Okay, actually, if they're causing break, we're happier. One can probably live without Arcade. Brown Spider Monkey. I mean, we have our next animals for here, but there's a chance we can leech off this release. Don't know about Spider-Man. They get the red panda, that's fine. Oh, we get a project. Small animal project. I guess they're happy leaving it because they can leech off it for a higher amount, but it's a project. Don't want to X anything back. Hey, Kerbal. More monkeys. Could be tempted to just play the Vulture. I mean, there has to be a decent chance they've thrown out some of these projects. This also just gets us the uni. We can still build a 4-size here for the lion later. The annoying thing is we're out of Pilfer range, so we don't really even want to play a second animal. Could just play it anyway for 5 appeal. I guess we could also scavenge a playable animal too. But it's good to play an Asia animal here. Because it gets us an X token. Scavenge first, reward after. Huh. Hippo's playable. Can Hippo straight into Gorilla Field Research. We can also grab... Maybe now's actually the time to grab Bird Uni. That'll help with Specialized. Because we're really not doing Catered Picnic at all. This will at least get us to 3 birds. They don't have Orny played, right? It's a bit unplayable, it's fine. Okay, we can Hippo straight into Gorilla Field Research. Do they have an aquarium? They don't have room for the wrasse. Penguin pool doesn't really fit anywhere in our map. We are back to birds. They're just starting to grab partner zoos now. Well, we have the option. We can put out small animals now. They're certainly going to leech off it for 3. But this can get us clever so we can break sooner. Oh, they have a large aquarium? Did they just build that? Oh. I did not notice that. It's a bit silly. Yeah, our endgames are not looking that good. Just, I guess, cards action. We'll see if we hit another project, then we can do it straight away. Oh, they're building again. Does that mean they have an Asian elephant? Could mean they have Asia elephant. Probably want to deny the RAS anyway. Publications is back. Aquarium is not going to fit anywhere, unfortunately. Where are the projects at? Oh, that's a project. Four stars for the Lion can wait, I think. We found our project, so now I think we can end reasonably soon. That is an Asian elephant. Oh, the problem is... Endgames can definitely make a difference, for sure. I think there's no world where we're building a small aquarium. Yeah, that's a problem. If we play the Bison and they kick the release off, we are pretty cooked. I don't think Publications is going to do too much. Herbie Management's a project, it's just safer to grab it. Don't even need the Clever, but this is just our last available spot. So we probably don't want to move any of these actions around. Guess we are signaling that we do want to build, but... They snap Dusky for Asia. Oh, they already have Asia 5. See, I think they're just going to do Asia 5 next. Oh, we also get to pilfer them. So we can start off with Pilfer Bison. Do Release, then Elephant Lion. That requires a lot of money. 33, 63, 76. So we could do it if we take 12 money. We also get 3 back from... we also get 5 back from building... Well, we still have to build the enclosure as well. Oof. But they have no enclosures. They get a worker. They're still a couple of rep away from another worker. So we definitely have time. Yeah, I don't think we even really need to use the Clever. Oh yeah, we also get a science library from this. That's massive. Oh, we should not be trading for... Okay, actually, it's probably worth trading if we just don't play the Capuchin. No, that can't be right. I think we're not trading for this yet. Might just not be able to afford it. Oh, large animals. Oh, I forgot about Pilfer first, you idiot. They play foreign, so now they can do a project, but we are 1 turn too fast. I don't think it matters. I think we have this game pretty locked up. In fact, Elephant Lion is just going to cross us. 19, 22. We're just going to cross from Elephant Lion. We can probably do sponsors first, because these are... Well, actually, we don't hit the end game, because we didn't play the freaking Capuchin. So is it better to just play Elephant Capuchin? They still have no enclosures. It is a big, well, it's yes and no. Our end games are pretty bad. Anyway, they can do one more project and they can play animals, but they only have aquarium space. $15. Are we going to cross if we play school tours and science library as well? We can spend 1x and play both by discarding a card. This does cross us. They just take 2 sides. I mean, they have a 2 size and an aquarium and plenty of money. Still feels like endings should be... Our end games aren't that bad. They have federal grants. Maybe foreign. Unlikely. We're going to hit Science Library, Guided School Tours, Vet, and 1 Expert on Africa. And we get to trade extra money to appeal. Should be safe enough to just end. Shame about not being able to play the lion. Well, we're always winning Africa. Not doing too well on the others, but... Just play around Hypno as best we can. I'm just hoping they have no animals to play. If they have a shark or something, could definitely get dicey. They also have some explorer points coming in. One, two, three. 3 and a tiny bit. I don't know. I forget the time they built this. I hope they're just going to play Zooplankton. If they're playing Zooplankton, they probably don't have too much else. Oh, they can trade people away. They send Explorer. Oh, that's all they have, though. Okay. We were safe. They had small animal and research. So, I mean, if they have a shark and a slightly better endgames, they probably do win that. Was a huge plankton. Massive 1 point at the end. Yeah, we're just kind of banking on the fact they had nothing. I guess their hand was full of the projects that they would deny snapping from us. Which made the game a little bit tricky, but... Can't really complain about the draws. I mean, we hit 5 Predators without needing Predator Uni. Very good starting hand as well. Fox, Expert in Africa, Expert in Preds, Asia 2. I think they really did want the Humphead Wrasse, which we denied from them. Because that would be enough of a reason to build a large aquarium. They kind of greeded it, though. They didn't play it when they had the opportunity to. I think they played either sponsors or did a SOS first. But game could have been very different if they played the RAS. No. That was only win number 2. We haven't even got to 3 yet. $1,600. I'm happy we're getting... Haven't got anyone lower than 1646 yet. Second player this time. Trading sponsors we're happy with. Snapping sponsors. Get one of these animals back, which we're not happy with either of them. Interesting. I think snapping cards is largely useless. But this upgraded as SOS could definitely be interesting. Especially on Ice Cream Pals when you want these extra cards to be able to pouch. I don't think they're going to play around that, though. I'd just rather... Well, I do not want Hunter Animals. Maybe we can snap something important. Oh, wow. What a hand. One, two. Three. Do we really want this aquatic project? Do we just want a flamingo for habitat diversity? I mean, maybe aquatic. Thing is, now we're not stuck. We already have our round 1 project in like 2 moves. It's kind of crazy. 3 moves, I guess. We have to play the Tamarin, but it gives us a clever and 2x tokens, so... I don't think aquatic's happening. I think we're better off just racing for habitat diversity. Especially because we get to play Communicator like right away as well. So we can just get a partner zoo after we do our project. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I think we're better off just racing for habitat diversity. That display is stacked. Science Museum has to be number 1 priority. I mean, even Hydra's pretty good. Yeah. If they break 5, it could get interesting. I also didn't look at the shape. Okay, it actually fits nicely here. Oh, we are 100% upgrading sponsors. Not a bad spot. Probably just take snapping as well. Get that Science Museum. Or get the Hydrologist. Although 2 sides for the Flamingo is pretty tempting as well. Flamingo and the Kiosk. Probably could have positioned everything a little bit neater. Yeah. Yeah, they're also building... They have digging cards, ignore animal... Ignore wreck animals. I think they're going to be pretty upset to see this hand. Maybe has a release, not sure. The action order's not great for it. No, it doesn't seem like it. Actually, don't know if we want snapping or two size. Probably snapping. I mean, the Science Museum looks incredible here. I think Science Museum in Marine World is just... Oh my god. Why can't you snap from the deck? I'd be very tempted to just digging cards if I were them. I don't know what they have. I guess if they dig in cards, we can just break before they play animals. Yikes. Yeah, indeed. Very yikes. Maybe our best move is just to break 5 next. Depends what they do. Play Conference on Australia. Oh, that's a 5 size now. Cute. I think now we're definitely going to play the Communicator. We can snap up Explorer next move. We do have snapping cards. It's actually coming in handy. Small aquarium. Oh, funnily enough, they don't want the 5 money. Maybe they do want it. Give us the Explorer. Cowfish. Oh, they have 3 different habitats. Maybe it's a bit of a lost battle. Probably Asia's gone, so we might just grab Australia by default. We could also just ignore habitats. Just go for start getting our science museum up. They're definitely going to break 5 next move. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I would rather get the habitats after we play Explorer. It also feels like we're probably not winning the race with them having 3. I think we'll just start with our Science 2 rep. If they don't break, we can 2 size next move. Probably snap up Foreigner in the break. Still probably foreign, but reef animal. Reef with Conference on Australia value is scary. Because they were most likely about to break, and then we just have to discard a card for no reason. Good night. I found it likely they'd cause the break. See if they want to dig anything away. If I was them, maybe I'd dig away the hydrologist or something. I guess they can build for it. They're kind of playing like they do have it. It's fine. I think even with losing the 5 habitat race, we have quite a few good things going on. Now we can grab Herbivore Uni this move. Be fine doing that. The thing is, even if we grabbed, I mean, maybe if we grabbed Australia last round, Europe this round, snap the Martin, we could probably win the race. They upgrade sponsors. Don't know if it's exactly what we need. Actually not sure on the upgrade. Probably just animals. Though build is tempting again. Conservation zoo is safe. Wouldn't mind fully building. We have the money to as well. Yeah, it's a tag. It's pretty good. I'm curious what they're going to play with this. It's possible they're just looking to break again, but I find that unlikely. Yeah, I think we don't mind picking up the reef animal here. Just small aquarium, like 2 size. Probably just play native farm for 3. Pretty dodgy positioning just to get 1 extra appeal. Yeah, I probably shouldn't worry too much about it. In 2 size here and kill more points. I think we'd rather just see more cards. Wow, they really do want the break. Oh, true. I feel we have upgraded build. Yeah. 1. Just playable Animal for us. Well, we assume they have America's animals straight into habitats. What do we have? We're probably just going to grab double Science Uni. So we can probably play Native Farm this round, or this move. For a massive 2. I do wonder if they're just going to build a 3 size for the Cougar, and they just really didn't have Americas that whole time. Let's just play Martin, then grab double Science. Damn, we could have had expansion area as well. They build a petting zoo. Okay, there it is, llama. So they have their projects. It's really up to them to break. We're very happy just chilling in this round. Love this 5 size from the start. Not sure what they planned with it. I don't think I would mind either snapping or 3 size. Snapping would help with our hand size. Actually, it's a bit annoying going into ice cream piles without hand size for the pouching, but this will make our hand size 4 at least. Maybe they had a monkey. It's a possibility. Not many big monkeys though. That are playable, that are super playable early. Oh, they take snapping instead. Are they listening? Definitely don't like them taking worker. Oh, they want the side entrance. That'd be a bit of a bait, I think. Wait, oh, they went free range monkeys. What? It could actually be decent appeal if they build around it. Oh, let's Science Museum. There's Hydro. Not sure I've had 10, but I feel like I've had close. Particularly on Silver Lake, it's pretty good. Okay, Project. Maybe Project. Maybe Endgame, but also don't really care. Yeah, we'll probably just do 2 Herbivores next move. Take 2 size. They are building around it. So they're getting a nice 5 appeal from this. I feel like 3 and a 1 is pretty safe. We don't mind the Cougar here. I said 1. Yeah, I think we'd rather the one with the fox. This is the best spot. Can dig 1 3 size animal away, but another one will disappear. Oh yeah, we already have another 3 size coming up. They can break, so we'll do the project, but might just have to X back next move. Didn't really plan this out too well. Kind of relying on getting the posturing here. Actually, okay, it's not too bad. We can play foreign next move, upgrade animal. It's going to be annoying having to start grabbing partner zoos. Okay, probably just play the fox here. Do we want to play the water dragon as well? Maybe, I mean, it's some extra explorer value. Don't want to sell anything though. Australia release. We probably just want to break next move. And we have a decent point lead. The good thing is that we have Habitats 4 coming up. Don't think they can stop us from doing that. We also have a good action roll. We can snap the Wolverine, get Partner Zoo, play Wolverine, do Habitats 4, or do Predator breeding, depending on what we take. I think would be fine if Side Entrance died. Don't need the money. It's potentially 5 points, but... Still think we want the Wolverine the most for our 3 sizes. Although, probably tempted to just drop the Rock Monitor as well. Just get all the playable animals out. We could definitely find a use for this project. We definitely don't need the money, that's the thing. We are sorted for money. I'm tempted to go Australia because that Kookaburra looks like a juicy release. The problem is if they get it first, they get an extra iconic point, but it's also nice because we get the extra explorer value from Australia Partner Zoo. Primate is a project. Oh, Asian elephant. Cable car, maybe. The problem with it is it kills our last 5-size spot. We might not need that 5-size spot, but I feel like it's a little bit risky. Okay, we took Herbivore Uni away, so they might still struggle to get to 5. Right, I completely forgot about Predator breeding. Very dumb. I think we'll just play these to be able to do the project next move. They might do cars and break. They could play the cable car. But I think I'd also be okay with that. Yeah, the thing I don't like about cable car right now is then we don't have any big enclosure size left. Yeah, it's also not great action order. Okay, the release is gone. Tortoise is gone. I was just looking at that. Next question is, do we want to take another worker? Well, that's a panda. They did just leave the management. We don't have a great way of getting it. Well, the Reb doesn't do a lot for us because we can't play it from range first of all. We don't have cars upgraded, so the Rep doesn't really do anything for us. I think we kind of have to snap this panda up. There's a lot I want to snap. I really wish we had cards upgraded. Don't need the money. The worker would let us do another project or get second Partner Zoo, but I don't think we need to do that. Yeah, Conservation Zoo's nice. Posturing's also nice to fill in the holes in our map. I'm well aware there's a one hole here. I think it just has to be Panda Snap. Just breakneck's move. I'm really tempted to write now no. With us getting the Panda. I feel like it's pretty important for them to deny the Panda. We already have the 3 sides. We have a lot of money. Money is not an issue. Yeah, pretty tidy. I think we're also looking at filling map. So we could probably just build first and then... Build first, then break 5. Filling map is a possibility. I'm tempted to type it. Feels kind of rude though. They could do project if they had one. Do they have a project? To be honest, they do have double elephant endgames. Yeah, they can't deny it. It's probably safer to break. They might have a project, it's not worth risking it. And we probably don't even need to build to finish the game. Let's just take another playable at all. Expert in herbivores. Not that hard for them to play it. At the same time, I think I'd rather just have a 7 appeal animal to play. Yeah, start Asia. Play 1-2. Oh, Primate Uni. Primatologist, probably not what they wanted. So how close is this to finishing? We do Panda, Boa Constrictor into Predator breeding. We get 11 as well. We get Pouching. Should be pretty close to finishing. Horse Whisperer. Did not expect that. Oh, we get another option. Both the same, right? Moose is nice. Okay, we're not actually not that close to finishing yet. I guess we probably also just want to grab Last Worker instead of Pouching. Do a little build action. I think we can end in 3. Actually, we're a little bit, tiny bit money short. I don't think Expert and Herbies will do that much for them. Feels like kind of annoying to play. I guess they're probably going to play their Expert and Herbies and Primatologist here. But I think we're just winning pretty soon. Guess we take Workers so we can do another project. We don't have another project. I guess we can, okay, we can end in 2 moves. We can play Boa Constrictor into 2-rep. Oh, with Zooplankton. No reason not to. That gets us to 99. Yeah, I mean, they managed to hit 5 without it. Don't have enough money to fill map. So I think we're just going to finish with 2-rep. It's probably our best move. Just got to make sure they do not cause another break. That would be the only way we could lose. And we will take away the Baboon Rock. Probably the best thing they could play. Is that true? Baboon Rock would be 4. Expert on Americas would be better because they had an endgame for it. They have pouching, so it makes sense to break. Probably could have played one of their sponsors. Although this would get us to maxed out Favorite Zoo if we had Favorite Zoo. Oh, they bombed out that small animal and climbing park. That's unfortunate. That's also something I didn't know how bad their endgames were as well. Yeah, no complaint though. This game was ridiculous. The Science Museum we got from Display, but we just had round 1 project with 2 primates into Talented Communicator into Explorer. Be very hard to win a game from there. They just didn't do enough projects to catch up. They won Habitats, but they were sort of all in on it, so they did Habitats and 5 herbivores, and they were the only 2 projects. I guess we only did 4 ourselves. And now we're on the 3 out of 5. One more gold wing crossed through. Well, if we didn't play the Zooplankton, that could have been an option. Just safer to end. What do you mean stop overtaking you? I overtook you in like the first game of the stream, and after that I've still been ahead of you. How often a game's decided by the right cards showing up in display or by card draw? Every single game, I would say. If you get the wrong cards every game, you will lose. Silver Lake, first player. Happy with that. We'll take the Mark Animals, best out of all these by far. What's our project? It's Habitat Diversity, Primates, Herbivores. Probably looking to start with an Animal University, I guess. If we can. Well, we're just going to take away the best action for them, but... Oh no. We've been forced to take this. The question is, which one do we want? I feel like maybe the discount's not as important earlier on Silver Lake. but then it's probably nicer to convert the money into a peel earlier. But I feel like marking is just so useful overall. Build of Rock Water was their first pick. Definite Hydrologist, definite Ibex. We going... The rest of these are kind of rubbish, right? We just have to go all in on herbivores. What the hell are we going to do with a lion or crocodile? Even a bush babe is useless at the moment. Brown bear would be the only consideration, but don't even get any reward for last worker, so less inclined to take it. Has less speculative upside. Okay, at least we get priority on a university, so we probably do want to start with Herbivore University. Depending on what's on the display, because we can also build first and get first thing from folder 1. Endgame's Research Architectural. Fur Seal. They can snap that if they want, and I can't stop them. I definitely don't think we want to start with the kangaroo. I think we probably just want to have a quick round one. Might be tempted to just build a 2-size up here, play Hydro for money. We can... Still think we want to start with Herbivore Uni. I think we're just starting 2 universities and no project for a little while. I guess our hope is that they leave the Fur Seal. If they grab Asia, do we really have to snap away this macaque? I feel like if you do that, you'd probably just snap it first. But they're 1000% just going to snap it up. I really don't want to waste time snapping it up. I also don't want to get pilfered. Problem is, if we play the Ibex, we go above. I guess we only get pilfered once because we don't have it. Should I just do cards first? No. Well, Kangaroo can definitely die now. Happy to keep Deer, Koala, plus one other card that we drop. If they build a 3-size, though, I mean, I'm just snapping this up, right? Okay, but that's not touching water, so now we're not anymore. So confusing. Interesting pilfer. Loth there I did not expect. So they probably have a predator breeding then. Also boosting up as Sos. We have a lot of animals. We're not going to be able to play them all. Very awkward next round. And we're very broke. We kind of want to grab Australia Partners and build a 3 size. Interesting break 3 move. They also do have a project we don't. I think we're just looking to have another quick round. Probably grab like hand size here. Keep Pilfer Boy. Ooh. We can maybe play Koala if we get to break 5. Yeah, there's their project. At least they take Worker. So we can maybe get away with breaking 5. And they won't want to cause break. The other annoying thing is that they're just gonna build down and build a 3 size here. So annoying. I really don't like this start. Okay, Macaque goes. Nice. Ooh, is that true actually? Was First Seal playable? The problem is no animals upgraded. Because we wouldn't get the discount from Australia Partners Zoo. Then I think would be 2 money short anyway from playing it. I really hate this. We're just going to break 5, play the Koala, not pouch anything, and then do cards. Maybe we're pouching the Pilfer Monkey. Alright, at least we get the Koala played. We can... Position's still probably not that bad. Let's mark a nice Surgeon Fish. Could consider marking the turtle for potential release. It's not that bad because they took Worker, so it's not like they're getting 2 size reward ongoing or anything. We need to start off the round by... Oh, no. Okay, I'm actually a little relieved they took that and not our Herbivore. That's going to be probably less useful for them because they already took Worker reward. Elephant feels a long time away. We're not that rich. We'll see. Yeah, just play Red Deer, do Herbie's 4. Tech Institute. Mark a turtle or a tapir. I think we're just gonna build an aquarium anyway. It feels like it's another upgrade build game. I feel like with marine research, we're pretty incentivized to upgrade build. I think we're also just gonna... We can take snapping for the sea caves for our next project to do. Probably just, yeah, upgrade build feels really bad. To like, just get some Chaos Pavilion and a small aquarium over an X token so we can break 7 next. Also kind of looks like they have another project to do. If they have to play animals first before their project, then we get to break before them. It doesn't require it, but just nice to be able to get some extra income here. As opposed to just building a small aquarium. Because we didn't have enough money to build a large one. And with hydrologists, we're getting money back from building. Yeah, okay, nice. We get to break before they spend either worker. Unless they have a sun bear here. Okay. But sun bear into what project? They don't have habitats. Just hand size uni. Do we still want to break 7 if that's the case? Maybe. Maybe we can do cards. We don't have hand size, so I feel like we are just breaking 7. I mean, I'm kind of relieved they played the Sun Bear this early. Here's the other annoying thing. This is not off the display yet, so we kind of have to snap it up. Not that there's really anything... Well... Maybe we can hope it gets waves into our hand, but that's a Primate Tamarin. Well, that's the good thing about putting the pressure on them with the X token, just made them use the Sun Bear that early. Monkey Park. Feels like now might be the time to grab America's Partners. We upgrade animals. Let's go for another quick break. Cards into playing. Still don't have hand size. We have snapping, they don't. Maybe we can just snap the spider monkey here. Not having hand size, pretty annoying. We can snap that up during the break. I mean, with this hand, we're pretty interested in Primate Uni. I also don't want them to get it. Alright, we can break in 2 moves again. They haven't spent a worker again this round. They can't have another determination. I mean, they can. Oh yeah, it's also nice playing marked animals from range, get the extra rep. Got all these good sponsors that we have to break. No choice. Just have to play fast tempo here. Get build out of the way. Probably don't want something that's going to instantly go into our hand in case there's a wave. Oh, true. I mean, yeah, if I do upgrade a Sos, I can get another animal uni. Might be an upgrade of Sos game. They just grab Science 2 rep. Get some a third worker. Now we definitely break while they have 8 cards. We have to discard Marine Research, Elephant, Surgeon Fish. Probably have to snap up Big Nose during the break. So that's a reason that Elephant can go. Feel like we always want to keep Vet. Yeah, I don't know. Surgeon Fish is just a decent playable animal. Ugh. But our next project is Sea Cave. Can release this turtle. There is an eagle, but Big Nose is still the scarier animal. Especially with their monkey park. Got to decide how we're playing this next round as well. Ideally, I think... Okay, Sea Cave gets us an upgrade. We could definitely upgrade a Sos here, grab Worker. Get 3 Posturing. Don't tell me that's a Baboon Rock. Oh my god. I was looking at that. It'd be funny to grab 2 Sires and Posturing for the Eagle. Unless they grab it here. This is a toughie. I feel like with such a big worker disadvantage, we kind of just have to keep going break, break, break. But I really don't want to let them get... We can stop them getting Primate Uni unless they spend X's for it right now. I feel like we just can't let them get Primate Uni. It's way too important. Oh, that's true. Do I want extra shift? Because I feel like extra shift is just kind of useless for them. Decent for us, though. I feel like I'd just rather get X tokens, and I'm just going to blow them all next move, grabbing Primate Uni. Yeah, let's get some much needed money here. Next move, we are definitely spending 3 X's on that uni. We also get to steal first donation from them. They take Aquatic away, that's fine. Kariza. They already have all the monkeys without it. Wow, they... Okay. We're not racing him for 5 anymore. It's exactly like Terraforming Mars. Uh, I still feel like I'm dumping my X tokens during this. I don't know. They're leaving cards here, which suggests they're going to do cards next move. It's so bad for action order. It's so bad for action order. We need build higher. So the problem with not taking 2 size. I need to build big enclosures. So perhaps we just have to take this round a bit slower. Maybe we have to grab Bamboo Forest here. Not really struggling for projects though. I mean, we have Habitats and Primates 2 to do. Bamboo Forest is a better project to do. Thank you, Victor. Yeah, it's possible they'll run out of steam, but I'm not even sure about that because, well, you know they have an eagle. And they're going to build an aviary for it. Feels like they're not running out of steam at all. Yeah, we have to just spend X's to build here. We need these enclosures. If I was them, I actually wouldn't mind spending all 5 X's here to get Last Uni as well. Feels like a pretty good use of X tokens. They're being so greedy. So, I mean, we pretty much know their plans coming up. Can't do much about it. They have Eagle, Condor into Habitats. We're just going to grab second uni now. Definitely want to deny Primate uni from them. And first donation, I guess. Then we play... Could play Squirrel Monkey into Spider Monkey. They take 5 income. They also take 5 money instead of extra shifts. Shows how little they need the workers. Probably going to play Vet and grab Last Uni. That gets us to 3 on research. I don't think we're going to fill map from this stage of the game. Could definitely see us grabbing double Science Last Uni plus playing Vet. Probably just get odds out of the way for now. Mark the... Mark the Gobi. I mean, playable to appeal. We just don't have enclosures. Kind of feel like they're gonna eagle into break almost. Then I'm not sure. Do we discard the frilled lizard or the bamboo forest? I guess they could eagle into Habitats 3. Oh, they also have a long-billed vulture. Guess they can't Habitats 3 now. See if they have another project to do. Oh, they can. They have all the aviary birds in the world. Well, you have to spend this time now playing bet. Have to spend the next section building. Eagle plus Condor plus Project. So much enclosure space as well. Take snapping. Okay, they can do Savannah Project. Kind of hoping they break here. We can start off this round by doing spending 3x tokens, getting Last Uni and Primates 2. Take 2 size, play 1, 2. Can't really break that quickly though. Really need to cause a break, another break to be any chance to win this game. I guess we could consider just release the red deer, not take 2 size, take X tokens instead. Then we can do animals cause break almost. I don't know that we have time for medical breakthrough. Tortoise is interesting. Tortoise is definitely interesting. They have to snap it, right? Yeah, it's the best card there by a mile. Small animals. Still think we do Bamboo Forest into X tokens. Can't leech off it. Can't afford donation, just gotta play. Okay, if we can play Gobi if we donate. Make it a bit more expensive for them. Play Gobi, Big Nose. Love that they're helping us with cards action. For an engineer, or getting a little bit as well. Okay, they can probably fill map while playing it actually. But we definitely need this break. Go, 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 B. One, two, three, four small animals. We can hit Hydra if we take two sides. Well, we can't. We don't even have Hydra endgame. They don't have tech. They have, depending on what they build, they have Baboon Rock. We also get a struggle to rush them because they have an Eagle in hand. They spend all their X's to build now. I mean, we're still just breaking 7. It's our only chance. Well, oh, they have ignore condition. Do they remember? They are trying to build 8. They probably do remember. Then breaking doesn't help us much at all because they just... I mean, the main thing is they have to discard. If this is a 3 size... Oh no. At least they're not filling map. They're probably going to play engineer here, right? No adventure playground. They don't even have enough money to play the tortoise. Like, breaking does help them, but we still have to. We can't finish without breaking. Hopefully it's a painful discard. That 5 size does scare me a lot, though. How could they get a Mandrill on top of all this? Surely not. Maybe this is also for the other monkey they picked up, and they just forgot they have ignore conditions, because I would definitely forget something like that. I don't think we ever have time for Science Museum. They don't have an aquarium, so let's just take away the only playable animal for them. Can we even end in one move? I don't think we can. Our best project gets us 4. Okay, we can end in one move. Probably not going to be enough given the quality of their cards, but... Let's see what they start off with. Thing is, they could probably end in one anyway right now. They can just do Eagle into Project into Animals again. Eagle Tortoise. It is. I do expect they're going to play... Oh, they also get Last Uni. Wow, this is brutal. I think we're pretty cooked at the moment. Sumatran Tiger. They still have Project Eagle. Eagle Project X. Is it even worth delaying? Oh, they're going to release the tiger. They did. They're going to get the 5 size back as well. So, like, it's actually scarier if we just let them break here. Is it? I don't know. I don't think we have any chance. I'm not sure what our outs are here. I guess our main hope is they can't afford another animal with the eagle. And they don't really have a good last action. We know their project is going to be Savannah. So is Savannah Eagle last uni enough to win? Yeah, probably. Especially with our endgames being non-existent. What are we hoping to hit if we delay? Two size, we're still just short of doing another Assos. This is just bad. Probably should have delayed, but I don't see what difference it's going to make. One, two. Maybe our best chance would have been trying to end with small animals for 8, but I don't think that's even possible. That's the thing, yeah. Their last turn can even be filling map. They can just... Yeah, okay, here's their perfect... They do project into extra turn, into eagle, into fill map. While grabbing last uni. They still might just do extra turn last uni into, yeah, same difference. Where the hell did they win it? Just having an early project. That was a terrible start. Should not have gone for 4 Herbies like that. Probably should have just taken Primate Uni. Or even just gone for Habitats almost. This was way too slow. And they hit all the monkeys. They also hit Thun Bear, Sloth Bear, Eagle. Could have denied the Eagle, but I was denying a monkey instead, right? We denied the Tamarin, they still hit 6 primates. With Baboon Rock Monkey Park. Guess if they're getting that much... We even denied Primate Uni. I don't know how much more I can deny. If they just hit everything anyway. And they had Favorite Zoo. That's so ridiculous. And they're crossing in 29 because we caused so many breaks. It's like a 200 player. If we beat them, we get +1, +2. But if they get a hand like that, we can't beat them. And we lose 38. I think it was a bad start. Also put myself in pilfer range to lose the first seal. I think we could have played that side a lot better. Maybe not enough to win still, but I don't know, there's a chance if we start Primate Uni, we can just beat them to Primates 5 and that slows them down a lot. It really does. It makes getting to like 21-30 even more impressive, because that means you just don't lose for 50 games in a row, which I don't see how is possible, but it happens. Winning from sponsors. What do you think? I feel like I've been playing Marine World pretty well though. I don't think that was even anything to do with Marine World, that loss. What were their action cards? Like, okay, we got terrible action cards. We had the animals, which was fine. Yeah, that's right. They started build over rock water, which did very little that game, I feel, and no discard cards. Like, the action cards didn't do anything. It's just starting with a round 1 project. Oh, and they started with 2 monkeys in hand. Guess that makes sense. Just like 1, 2. Okay, we're up against big gamers. Silver Lake again, oh boy. Well, X Token Assos here. Let's check their rating. Slightly higher rated than the last opponent. So we'll see how much rating we get back here. Gladly take snapping sponsors. They have money sponsors. Oh, can't complain about 1, 2. Question is, how do we follow that up? Accessible zoo would be a big reason to keep Galapagos. Kind of do want a sponsor to play first. I like my expert on Africa. But is it silly to not keep these? We just want to start by playing a sponsor, grabbing like Science 2 rep, building a 5 size, play Vulture. Maybe we can scavenge one of the animals back. Definitely want to keep at least one sponsor so we can trade it if there's something nice on the display. No more stupid upgrading build this game. That was also a bad mistake. Should have just taken 2 size 2 CB work and not bothered with upgraded build. Another Asia release candidate. Expert in Herbie's not worth snapping up, so let's just play Africa. Probably get cards below Essos. Below sponsors. I guess just Science 2 rep uni. It's a question which Vulture. I still think we want to play the long build Vulture. Other question is, do we actually want to build a 5 size or just make it a 4 size? So I'll assume that means they don't have a sponsor to play. So just drawing from the deck, hoping to find one, I guess. Maybe they have a 6 strength sponsor. Oh. That's a bit annoying. Four size doesn't solve that either. We have to break first. Maybe I should have played the Expert in Herbie's 200 IQ move. It's the same difference, 4 or 5 size. Cable car. Not liking the start of this game either. Gotta try to put some pressure on. Don't even need to break 5. Because we can do cards and then break 3 again, which will cause break. It kind of looks like they want to do round 1 project. Okay, never mind. Hand size. If this is a pilfer, which they can do, it's pretty game over. It's a direct counter to us, but I don't have anything to play against that. I'm feeling like a horse whisperer. Alligator is America's, and it does fit nicely as our next animal. I feel like both those cards have good upside, though. I'm going to be so disgusted if this is double pilfer. Surely not. Okay, they are also ignoring a condition to play it. Leopard with cable car. Yeah, look at their appeal start. We are going to be very broke. So I'm almost tempted to just X back cards, break 5, but I think we want to hit something better than Alligator. I wouldn't even feel good if he double pilfered and missed the release, because he can still leech off the release after, but then he has our Tortoise. Bit of a waste doing cards here, but it saves us an X token as well. Might even feel like playing a Quarantine Lab. Don't know if I like them being able to sponsor again, though. At the same time, Quarantine Lab is just that sponsor that is gonna pay off in a big way if it stops us getting constricted or something. But now watch as they have like Adventure Playground, or they just build single kiosk. Okay, if they're just building one, I feel a bit less bad about this. Like, you have money sponsors. If you want extra money, just cause the break. Seriously. We'll just break 3, because their action order is not that good. And am I interested in a Firefish or an Alligator? Probably Alligator. Yeah, exactly. I was so nervous about Pilfer. Now we don't have to worry about it at all. Sea Lion release. Hello, Bob. Oh, this 10 money is actually pretty useful. Take snapping 2CP worker. See what they decide to do. Snap native seabirds. They can have it. Get our X token stats up. Get that animals upgraded. 10 money. It's interesting. I think we just really want this Sea Lion release next. A little bit awkward. Don't really want to play the Alligator into this 5 size. Kind of want to use the 5 size for the Sea Lion. They just grabbed second uni. Still have a point lead on us. And our income is atrocious. Are they going to break 5? Yeah, the big problem is they might native seabirds next. Big problem is we can't build a 4 size, but we can. I guess we can build a 3 size for the tortoise while collecting another card. Probably not going to be too interested in the hippo. Then we can spend an extra snap, grab Australia Partner Zoo. Something like that. Could even potentially take ignore conditions for this panda. Ah, they're not doing their sponsor action. Oh. Maybe we have to X back animals first. Probably better for action order. Then we also get an X token from a Sos. We just lose the 1 rep from animals and a bit of time. Yeah, they're definitely seabirdsing. Mm, kind of looked at the deer for half a second, but not that interested in playing a deer just for the tag. Maybe the turtle. Definitely eyeing this panda if we can snap it during the break. Our money won't be too bad, because we're going to have the sea lion appeal to keep us going. We're going to break 5 if they don't break before us. And we get some sunbathing. We can sell the hippo for sure. Probably still keep the alligator. Okay, end games. Accessible zoo. Accessible zoo's worth keeping. I don't think we need to adapt here. I'll probably do just take the ignore animals. Ignore condition. Oh, they dug away the panda. That vet is disgusting. Would not be surprised at all if they snapped up vet with money sponsors. Oh, nice. I'm glad they dug it away. Upgrade animals. Thought for sure they were going to upgrade sponsors, so they're threatening to play expert in Herbies from range. Good value getting these X tokens. That is one of the worst snaps I've ever seen. Sponsorship Lions. For an extra 3 income. They're threatening the break, so we'll play our Sea Lion. Keep these guys. Just break 5 next move if they don't break. Side entrance, I don't think it'll do them that good. They do not need more money. They get 3 money for placing it in the freaking 2 money spot, of course. Just up to us to keep breaking now. Yes, I will take a rhino. Rhino for what? Habitat diversity, because we want to get it for Quarantine Lab anyway, probably. Them building would suggest they want to play a 4 species type so they can do species at 4. Or maybe a second Asia animal. Either way, it feels a little bit slow for them. Not the easiest to get habitats. Got to get Asia and Europe somehow. Might not be that good of a rhino. They got their sponsorship lions. Okay, you can have it. Start off with a 5 size for the rhino. Probably will look to do cards next, although still don't have hand size. We definitely want America's Partner Zoo, but I definitely don't want to upgrade build this game. Wall lizard for 4 species, fine. Dusky leaf for 5th species and 2 Asia. I mean, they have a ridiculous point lead right now. The main thing we have going for us is empty enclosures. I think this rhino's probably dead. Now we have another reason for the 5 size. I'm conflicted. Do we want the 2 size or the 5 money? They take worker, which actually don't hate in that position because they have so much income every round, and they upgrade sponsors, which upgrade a SOS, which makes sense too. Accessible Zoo's not looking very good either. I'm considering 2 sizes because it does kind of the same thing as 5 money. For now, we can cover some money during the break. Yeah, endgame is bad. I don't know what endgame we would hit that's much better though. I feel like we also don't really need ignore anymore. The panda's gone. Could just be 5 money, but I feel like at least denying them better endgames could be worthwhile. Favorite Zoo's probably better than accessible right now. Because we have X token as SOS, so we just get the X token back. Doesn't matter. Probably just want to dump some X's on grabbing America's Partner Zoo for the discount here. Get sponsors upgraded. Then we can look at playing one of these two. Science Library. But more importantly, we can break. Don't want to snap anything, so let's save the snapping. I was just going to play Victory Column, but I think I'd rather play an Amazon house. That fits perfectly as well, right? Right here. Please fit. We could really need this project. It doesn't fit. We don't have hand size, so maybe we just play Victory Column for now, play Amazon House next time. Get rid of the project, which I just said we probably need. Victory Column might be better to play now anyway. Oh, of course, there it is. The coup gets us 5 Americas. And helps us break quicker. So I guess we can play like Cougar Alligator do species 3. Probably build a 3 size for the turtle while we're here. Tortoise. Yeah, where does bloody Amazon House fit then? Okay, they're still building small. They have a small aquarium. Can afford 1, 2. Yeah, it'll fit there. So, I mean, we can grab 2 sides with this project reward, which we're going to grab anyway. So, play 1, 2, do projects. Can probably afford to do cards first. No, we don't need to do cards because we're breaking through with the Cougar. Also grabbing second partner zoo. Yeah. I know it fits there, so I'm just going to do 2 sides upwards like that. Wasting a lot of time. Maybe they have sponsor zoo or something. Want to snap a sea animal? They have a small aquarium, but it's not touching rock, so let's get rid of the surgeon. Although Shoebill could definitely be useful for us. We could just ignore the surgeon. Just keep Shoebill for ourselves. Although surgeon's nice to discard. Yeah, actually, I kind of want to discard a card. I probably should have snapped the surgeon. Maybe we just do cards first. Yeah, we probably have time. Just imagine that juicy archaeologist to play all of these monsters on the same turn with Amazon House, but I don't think it's happening. Filefish. Not a pilfer. We're protected anyway, but they also have like double our appeal, so not relevant. And they have one card in hand. And no enclosures. So we should be closing out this game. I don't know about that quickly, but semi-quickly. Nice to clever build out of the way here as well. Yeah, we discard Porter Playground, 2 size here, play School Tours during the break. At least money is not that much of an issue anymore. Play all 3? No, we just gotta keep pumping the break. Especially while they have so much money, we just maybe even want another break after this. Especially while they don't have 2 size reward. Just keep pushing the break. Mamba's playable for us as well. A little bit interesting, but probably just deny the Surgeon. Maybe we can play Mamba next move. Yeah, we can also sell the Surgeon. So Tortoise plus Shoebill. Shoebill allows us to clever back cards, although we probably need to do cards. In fact, we might have to slow down a little bit. Okay, it's probably important that we actually get 5 Americas before them. There's a chance they locked into it. But I also kind of want to grab a second uni to upgrade cards here. Important for our endgame and just all these rewards. So ideally I would do that first, but there's a risk they could take Americas away. That could be like Raccoon or something. Scarlet Macaw. They really want a 3-size touching rock. Wait, that's a very odd spot for it. They didn't have a sponsor to play, but they really want it up there. They want touching rock and... Oh, they want to play the kite. Oh, they definitely want to play the kite. I can't deny that from them. But I feel like that gives me time to grab uni. This could be a costly mistake, to be honest. I feel like they're always playing kites. Oh, they want to release it. I mean, now it's going to draw it away if they don't get rep here. If they don't snap it up. Yeah, it has to be that. It's the only animal that, only 3-size animal that eats rock and water. Unless they're playing the penguin. Great combo, these two cards. School Tours, Amazon House, actually. Primate Management. Into X tokens? Okay. Shut up. Given they only had one card in their hand like a turn ago, pretty confident they want the kite. They're being very greedy not taking it here. They also give us another project to do. Could be very useful. I think we'd rather just play the Mamba from range. That's the wrong enclosure to put it in. And it could actually matter if we get an Ibex. Oh, we're just like, actually it's like ending in a move in a bit. Okay, we're protected. We are protected. So it looks like they're hitting 5 Asia, but they're not, and they don't have a worker. So if we just end in 2 moves, we should be pretty fine. We just take money here and not an extra turn. Yeah, this is nice. Shoe bills should end. We also get 12 rep for favorite. Before they play their big nose. Wait, did they actually monkey gang it? I didn't pay attention to what monkey gang gave them. Oh my god, it did. Oh boy. They can play it, but that's all they can do. This should be... Yeah, they can't do a project into extra turns, so we're chilling now. In case they have Hypnosis. Doesn't seem likely. Yeah, they spent a little bit too much time stuffing around with sponsorship lions. 3 partner zoos, very unnecessary. But they definitely... I think they should have won it. They had a much better start. We had 2 decent projects, but there's such a big money advantage, and they couldn't capitalize. Like, side entrance, very unnecessary. Amazon House was very lucky for us. We can't cross without that. If we give them an extra break, they probably just win with Asia 5 and Primates 4. I mean, not useless. The thing is, we did have the good counter for it. So we could still play our sponsors while causing the break. So very important to upgrade our sponsor action there. Yeah, we could barely just cross with 12 money and shoe bill. Without Amazon House and school tours, we're pretty screwed. Quarantine Lab definitely saved the day as well. Like, it gave us the science to play the shoe bill. It protected us from single pilfer, which would have taken our shoe bill. There are a lot of cases where we just straight up lose without that. So we don't have a way of crossing without it. I don't think we'd have to grab worker because we already grabbed a uni this round. My goodness. Well, we didn't actually do a vote at the start, but 4-1 was the correct answer. 4 wins, 1 loss. I think we got about -30 from that roughly. I was going to say BJ not showing error messages. What? This was our first one. 7, 13, 17, 20. We got -18 today. So brutal. These were decent opponents as well, like 1700s. We lost to the lowest rated opponent today. Oh, not much to do about it. Still, obviously, Nimwak still keeps climbing, 2140 now. Like, I feel like it should be catchable, but might require him to lose a game or two. Anyway, those were our 5 games today. Thanks all for watching. I think we're going to do something a little bit different on Friday, so stay tuned for that. Otherwise, yeah, thanks for watching. Have a good rest of the night, and see you guys later. Good night.